Hey guys, Foxdrop here with a different kind of video today. For a little while now I've wanted to do some opinionated pieces, stuff which are related to the league, a bit educational but also with a bit of my opinions involved as well, not really been sure how to deliver them. And I've also wanted to do some different games on my channel as well, not just League. Now don't get me wrong, I love playing League and making videos for you, but coming up with video ideas for League of Legends, drafting, editing, making those videos for League of Legends, streaming League of Legends, gathering clips for League of Legends, and playing League of Legends gets a little bit tiring, and I do get a little bit burnt out doing that. So today I'm going to be talking to you about why I think playing passive in solo queue is so bad, and while we're at it, we're going to be having some fun drafting a total Honeys Hearthstone deck. Now I know you guys would rather be seeing League of Legends, but this was just a way for me to try and stay as productive as possible, so I hope you give it a chance. Now this is a honey. What are you doing, Shed? Now first let me define what I mean when I say playing aggressive or not playing passive. Now not being passive or being aggressive isn't just about suiciding 24/7 like you might see in your solo queue games when your bottom pick insta-locks Tryndamere and says he's lost 10 games in a row. It's more about playing with calculated aggression. Leponome, that's the honey. So why do I think playing passive is so bad? Well, ever since I was little I've been told that no one likes a pussy. Now that may be something to do with the fact I was abandoned as a child in the woods and raised by a wild pack of homosexuals. Just kidding, by the way. But seriously, who enjoys playing passive? It's so boring. I remember once ages ago in like season 1 or something, Wicked said that the key to winning top lane was to play as if the jungler wasn't there. The essence of what Wicked was saying is essentially that you shouldn't be pussyfooting around and hesitating, but you should be dedicating with conviction onto the opportunities when they present themselves. Imp Master. That's kind of got a bit of a BDSM thing about it. I think I'll take that. Everyone likes a bit of brain from their girls, so we'll chuck in an inventor here. Alright, well this one is a no-brainer. Sludge Belcher, sexy as fuck. Another reason why being passive is so bad is because it doesn't pressure your enemies or force them into any unfamiliar positions. I'm going to chuck in a Frost Elemental here. This battle cry frees a character. Nice to see that Blizzard implemented something from the heart of my ex-girlfriend. If you're playing proactive and getting in your opponent's face, then chances are they're going to have to react to you, and when they do that, chances of them making mistakes are a lot higher. And of course every mistake that your opponent makes is an opportunity for you to punish that, to exploit it and get ahead, and of course the further ahead you get in the game, the higher your chances are of winning. Alrighty, the Honey Squad. Sorted. Now you could argue that you can still do that while playing passive, but let me tell you why I don't think that's optimal. Firstly, that's relying on the enemy to make mistakes and kind of taking control out of your own hands. Secondly, if you're being passive and not pressuring the enemy, then the chances of them making mistakes are a lot slimmer because you're not taking them out of their comfort zone. Alright, now we're going to have to draw something really sexy from this gnomish inventor, because so far, I don't know, this Leponome's carrying us a little bit here. If Sarah's kind of sexy, I'll take that. There we go, Sludge Belcher. Sexy as hell right here. There's also the mind game benefit of playing aggressive. If you whipped your cock out every single time the enemy stepped an inch out of position, then they're going to be second guessing themselves and they're going to be paranoid about leaving their lane in case you're there to destroy them. In addition to that, passive lanes tend to not attract a lot of jungle attention, which means the enemy jungler can go around and feed on your allies. Now you may think I'm a bit crazy for suggesting that, but it's actually kind of a good thing if the enemy jungler sits on your lane, because it takes the heat off of your allies. Now in the theme of this Honey Squad, we're going to draw this unstable portal, and I guarantee you we're going to get something ridiculously sexy. Of course, in proper fashion, we have to give the last hit to our most attractive member on this team, Sludge Belcher. Round 2 for the Honey Squad, and while we're loading into the game, I can tell you about the last point I want to make about why playing passive is not so good. I'd order my creatures cost 1 mana. Okay. Is there a turn 1? Cool. The last point I wanted to make is... The last point I want to make is about learning opportunities. In my opinion, it's a lot easier to learn from your mistakes when you're being aggressive as opposed to when you're being passive. The reason for that is because when you're being aggressive and you make mistakes, those mistakes are quantitative. You can actually feel them and you can see them. When you're sitting back and when you're being passive, it's a lot harder to see your mistakes because most of them are missed opportunities. Think of it a bit like this. There's this really hot grill that you've got your eyes on. Maybe it's the sludge belcher, I don't know. Now, there's two ways you can go about trying to get it on with this hot grill. You can either be really forward and approach her, or you can sit back, you can wait, see if your paths cross, and just see how it goes. Now, I'll be willing to bet money that a lot more girls have been lost due to the fact that people have sat back and not got them, as opposed to people who have been too forward and too confident. Not only that, but the guy who was very forward will know where he mucked up. He can say, okay, this is probably where I went wrong, I can do less of this, more of this, and he'll improve his chances of success in the future. The guy who sat back and did nothing, however, won't necessarily know where he went wrong. He'll be left with a load of what ifs. Now, being aggressive, like I said in the beginning of the video, isn't just about going ham and being 0-20 all the time. There is a way to play aggressive without being stupid as well. Having said that, however, don't forget that there is also a learning curve. Every single person that can walk today started off at a baby, crawling and falling down a lot, so don't forget that. Besides, you guys are all headed for the LCS anyways, and when I'm seeing those big plays, I want to see aggressive stuff. I want to see Moscow 5 shit right there. And to be honest, that's all I want to say on this topic. Now, as I check out this game, you know, I'm just going to finish him off, I'm just going to mop him up, definitely not going to lose, and you guys don't really want to see that, that's boring stuff, so I'm going to shut the video off now. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching, don't forget to go aggressive, whip your dicks out and have some fun in solo queue, and I will see you in my next video.